The Douglas Council needs to be run more like a utility than like an ideological body. And the voters, the residents, need to get the services they pay for. And that needs to start with the basic essential services. And they don't need money wasting. That's another big thing in my book is the amount of money that's being wasted at council. Silly things like a glass display box being purchased for £13,000 when there was a perfectly good one there, which apparently cost them £300 before. I know that's a small item, but you look at it and it's on every single thing.
What are the key things on your manifesto that you'd like people to know?
First would be I want the council to be run more as a utility and less as an ideological base for certain councillors. We need to focus on services that people pay for through their rates and their rents and improve those. Primarily, the bin collection needs to be brought back to a weekly standard. A number of other things. So, for example, I really believe that Douglas shouldn't have so many boarded up buildings. Now, that's going to require some collaboration with Tynwald.
You've also said that you would want to freeze the rates for 2 years. Do you think that would be realistic?
Yes.
Do you think that's a realistic promise?
Oh, absolutely. I think if you look at what money's being spent on, for example, the Shaw's Brow parking garage is being cladded at a cost of £1.5 million. I honestly can't understand why they would want to clad a face brick building that looks to be in reasonable condition. There's so many more pressing things to be done in Douglas, and that £1.5 million could be spent on the actual residents in a way that benefits them. But you take all these projects and add them together, get rid of some of them, and you'll be surprised how efficiently you could actually run the city, especially if you start costing things properly and if you start managing the procurement properly. I think it's systemic. I think there's a problem with the way that the whole thing is set up. I mean, I get trolled a lot on the internet, on social media for my views, and I don't quite understand why, because ultimately, what's wrong with saving money? What's wrong with providing people with basic services?
What would you like to achieve if you are elected to the council?
I want it to be run as more like a utility and more as a service and less as a political organisation. I do believe that there are some serious issues in Douglas that need to be addressed, like wasteful spending, and moreover is issues like the dilapidation of properties. I think that's a real problem for Douglas, and I think it is because we are not enforcing regulations properly.